Hi guys, welcome back to the video. Today's video, we're going to do a bivy camp on a ring road next to the highway. You see we got all this space to work with, but we're going to use that bivy tent that I used when I floated down the river. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out, it's quite funny. We're going to cook ourselves a nice cheese steak, and hopefully if the internet signal's good enough, stream the England game later on tonight. But yeah, so we're just gonna set up. It poured down rain on my way here, and now it's perfectly blue sky coming in, so the land's a bit soggy. But yeah, we'll get set up and get a dry shelter up and get our second phase underway pretty shortly. I was gonna camp with another YouTuber today. I believe his name's Finding Purgatory. I'll check it out and get his actual name. I'll put his link in the description. But I spent all day trying to get an emergency procedure done on a broken tooth. It's been causing me a bit of bother, so I didn't want to commit to him and not have a clue as to what time I was going to be ready or anything like that. As it is, I was unsuccessful. Just managed to I've got clove oil and some ibuprofen to take the pain away. But yeah, I'll put his link in the description below. Very cool guy. Chatted a few times on here. And yeah, we're going to go get set up, and hopefully no more rain comes. The sky's perfectly blue now, but we'll see. You never know. It's always an adventure here. So there's the setup for the night, guys. We got the bivy tent, which came from Amazon. I'll put which kind it is in the description, because I'm not even sure without looking up on the sales order which one I got. We've got the sleeping bag that I tried out on the last one. It's a Berghaus 200 XL for my large frame, shall we say. Got the Euro Hike inflatable mat and self-inflatable pillow. I've had that pillow pretty much every trip. The only thing I find with it is it stays inflated until I lay on it, and then once you lay on it, it deflates over a while, and I have to wake up once or twice throughout the night to do it up. But now that we got the shelter situation sorted out, it's time for a cold frosty beverage. So now we're going to set up. It's time to sit down and have a refreshment. And today's beer of choice is a somewhat regular feature here on the channel. No, it's not Caffrey's. I can get them to stand up without falling over. We got some Heineken. We got a couple of those. I'll save one for a little bit later on tonight for when I'm streaming the England game, as I will be watching that while we're out tonight. Oh yeah. Cheers, guys. Bottoms up. So yeah, right now I'm able to talk to you because I have a mouthful of clove oil, ibuprofen, and Oragel. But I broke the tooth about 4 or 5 months ago. It's only in the last, I want to say 4 weeks, that it started bothering me, but it started bothering me quite a lot. Like it's very painful. So we got to get that sorted. But unfortunately, trying to find an NHS dentist around Suffolk right now is not the easiest thing to do. So anyways, we'll enjoy the cold beer and drink it on this side of the mouth so it doesn't go into the tooth. But there we go. On the plus side, it looks like I've managed to procure myself another supervisor at work, so I can get my days off a little bit more regular and make sure that I get out once a week. The idea being that we can all get scheduled 2 days off in a row, hopefully. But we'll see how that works out. Should know within the next week. So yeah, I'll take a little bit of the pressure off, and we can maintain this channel throughout the winter months. I invested in some nice thermal socks this morning, and we'll see how they keep my feet warm throughout the night. It's supposed to go down to about 6 degrees, so I've got a couple of layers on. I'll be getting some thermals for when that temperature drops overnight, but right now 6 degrees should be tolerable. But I think we're going to get our grub on, because we've been out with my little fella today, and I haven't eaten since about 9 or 10 o'clock this morning when I had a couple of pieces of toast. And I'm excited about today's dinner because I'm making Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Went and got some steak, some peppers, some onions, a little bit of olive oil spray to line the pan with. I'm going to fry up some steaks and have some Swiss cheese over the top of that. So we'll get that set up after I'm done this beer, and we'll go through the cooking process, and yeah, that'll be supper taken care of. Then we've got supper on for cooking for tonight. Some nice thinly cut pieces of steak and some orange peppers, some onions. There's a little bit of salt and pepper in there. We're gonna let that cook for a little bit, and then we're gonna amalgamate together so it'll fit on my sandwich bun. Put some Swiss cheese over the top and let that slowly melt. And then we'll have a nice Philly steak for supper. I know Philly steak usually calls for green peppers, but I can't stand green peppers, so I use orange ones because they're a little bit sweeter. Yeah, we are probably gonna have to invest in a new stove, this one, because this one was a victim of my floating down a river video, and it did get rusted pretty bad. So a lot of the holes in the elements aren't open, so the gas has a problem getting out. But yeah, we'll finish this up. We'll cook both sides nice and evenly, and get that on a nice piece of tiger bread for supper tonight. Take a quick moment here to show you my surroundings. There's another electrical outlet, which I seem to be famous for sleeping by. It is very ominous looking. There's very black clouds, and then there's clear sky, and then black clouds and clear sky. So I don't know if we're done getting wet for the night, but the forecast today was like not leaning towards there being lots of rain. My steaks are almost cooked. I usually like them a little bit rarer than this, but with Philly steak I like to cook them a little bit longer. But yeah. So we'll see. I mean, my bivi tent's a little bit damp because I put it kind of under a tree. So from the rain when I was walking, it dripped on it quite a bit. But we shall see how we manage to make it through the night here. Whether we're dry or whether we get soaked. One of the two. But yeah, we're gonna finish this off, get it in the bun, and I'll let you see what we have for supper. It's a little bit after 5 tonight. Right now, sunset's at 6:10, so I wanted to make sure I got cooked before it was dark out. It just smells good. So now that we've seared off the meat, we're just going to melt the cheese. We've got the peppers and the onions in between the 2 layers of steak. We're going to melt off that Swiss cheese, otherwise known as elemental here in the UK. And we'll put that in a nice bun. We'll have a nice steak sandwich for supper tonight. I wanted to do a Poundland only meal tonight, but I figured I'll save that for another time. I was going to grab some things like noodles and soup and maybe some tuna and stuff, and put it all together in a little pot. Just make a hodgepodge meal for under a $5, see what I could come up with. But I think we'll do that on another one. Make it almost like a little bit of a soupy casserole sort of thing, so it's for the cooler nights that are just around the corner. If there is any suggestions you guys have for meals, any recipes you guys want to share with me, you can do that in the comments, or even on my Instagram, and I'll gladly take a look out of it and shout you out in the video. And I have a quite wide range of palates, so I'm open to try most things, and yeah, we'll go from there. Well, there we have it, guys. Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich with peppers and onions and Swiss/elemental cheese. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and if you guys are enjoying this content, please feel free to smash that like and subscribe button. We're creeping up on 250 ever so slowly, but I'd love it if you came along for the ride, for the more adventures. Well, that Philly steak was good. We're just gonna take a walk around our habitat for the night and walk some of that off, because I don't eat as much as I used to, and that's kind of filled me up a bit. Just gonna see what we can find in our little area tonight. There's lots of prickle bushes, as far as I can see, this area is not used for anything except for the electric tower over there. It's a little ring road, access to the A14, I guess, through Ipswich again. So let's happen to take a look on Google Maps and found this place and come and checked it out. Pretty easy access. There's a ramp for the electrical workers to get in here. So we will have to be cognizant of that and get out of here early just in case they do come do some work on here over the next day or so, because there is signs of rubbish over there. And there was vehicle tracks that looked pretty fresh coming in. So we'll just make sure that we're gone right after sunset in the morning. It'll be around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We are in for a bit of a loud night tonight because we are right next to the A road again. But we're getting used to that. That Philly steak was delicious, but I didn't quite finish it all. It's a lot of bread and a lot of meat and a lot of cheese. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do right now is just relax a little bit before the sun goes down. Chill out, watch some YouTubers. I haven't seen Billy's latest video. I haven't seen Truesdale's latest video. I haven't seen Purgatory's latest video. And I don't even think I've seen Steve Wallace's, so I've got a little bit of YouTube to catch up with tonight. So that's my plan for the next little while. And we'll check in with you guys before we go to bed. And go from there. I definitely am going to watch the England game tonight. My internet signal seems pretty good here, pretty stable, so I'll be able to stream that. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey guys, I gotta be quiet. I might get busted and moved on here. There's 2 workers currently on that electric tower that you saw when in the landscape. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted on the update there. But they're up there with torches. And I'm pretty well hidden, but if they decide to walk this way or go for a cigarette or go for a pee or something, they're going to find me for sure. So this might be a first for us. We might get moved on, but we'll keep you guys posted. Hey guys, just a quick update. The workers came down about 10 minutes ago from the electric pylon. I think I'm safe for the night. We had to be pretty close. It's about 9 o'clock now. They were here for almost 2 hours up there. So we had to be quiet and make sure we weren't shining my phone over there or putting my light on, which really sucked when I had to get up and go use the washroom. But yeah, I think we're safe for the night. Sleeping bag's holding up nice and warm. I'm not going to give this tent a very good review. It is soaking wet from condensation. I think the name brand on it is Sudoku, something like that, spelled with a TS, which I'm a little disappointed with because it was cheap, but it wasn't super cheap. But yeah, it's literally soaking wet all over the shell, inner shell, and I haven't even zipped up yet, to be honest with you. I dread to think what it's going to be like when I zip up through the night. I'll be dripping. But my mat's nice and warm, I'm comfortable, my sleeping bag's good, and I'm actually really tired, so I was kind of falling asleep while those workers were here, so I might actually get some sleep. But that's what we're going to go try do, is get some shut-eye, get up in the morning, and I'm going to have my coffee before I head out this time. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's about 7 o'clock. Let me get up and tear this down. I really didn't get much sleep, if any. So much condensation in this little tent, and there's no room for me to go anywhere from it. My sleeping bag's wet. My back's damp. It's about the least amount of fun I've had camping, except for the night I slept in the river. I don't think I'll use this tent again. It's just too small and claustrophobic for me. I can see the benefit of a bivy tent, but I don't think they're really designed for guys my size. Yeah, I'll probably stick to my Van Gogh. It's spacious, comfortable, not as much condensation. But yeah, I gotta get my ass in gear and get up, go home. Just no energy right now. But yeah, we will get going. Oh guys, we're all packed up. Gonna head home. Bloody tired. So frustrated today. I didn't enjoy this trip at all. It's just with the rain coming down while I was walking here, everything getting wet before I got set up, get comfortable, and then we get electrical workers like 50 feet away from us clanging metal. I didn't sleep, so I'm a little bit irritable today, shall we say. But hopefully we'll have more fun on the next trip. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.